Hola, ¿cómo están? Soy Patricia Gomez. Bienvenidos. Hoy en adelante, el grupo de ballet Siempre Flamenco difunde tradiciones españolas. También Accessible Wear ofrece ropa adecuada para personas con necesidades especiales. Y Mujeres de Fe provee apoyo a víctimas de violencia doméstica. La palabra flamenco nos transporta a España. El flamenco es un estilo de música combinado con la danza que se originó en Andalucía. Es una mezcla de varias influencias étnicas, pero es la gitana sin duda la más importante. Nosotros encontramos a Siempre Flamenco, una compañía de baile basada en Milwaukee que está difundiendo esta tradición.
Welcome to Siempre Flamenco. My name is Diana La Verona, and I am one of the dancers and one of the artistic directors of the group. Well, flamenco, it came from numerous areas. The gypsies brought them in. It's Turkish, it's Moorish, it's Sephardic, so it's Jewish. Initially, it came through southern Spain, Andalusia.
Flamenco is one of the earliest forms of world music. If we think about modern fusion music, it really started with flamenco. If you think about the Mediterranean, you have North Africa, Europe, what we call the Middle East, and Asia. 20 miles separates North Africa from Spain. So the southern part of Spain has always been a well-traveled area. And if you wanted to leave the Mediterranean, you had to go right through there, through the Straits of Gibraltar. And so there have always been, as far back as the Greeks and the Babylonians, there's been commerce and trade and interaction with other peoples. And when the Jews were expelled in the diaspora from the Roman Empire, they brought with them the Sephardic influences. And in the 700s, when Moors came in from North Africa into Spain, they brought with them language, architecture, and music. The guitar was actually evolved from the instrument called the oud, which was brought up from North Africa. The oud still exists today and is widely played in North Africa.
I like to compare it to the blues in the United States. It's from a group that's somewhat downtrodden, poor, economically poorer group that are not always favorably looked upon, such as the blacks in the slavery and in the fields. The dance itself, it's used to express numerous emotions. There are different what's called palos, and some of the palos are very happy, and some of the palos are very sad. There are some that are very light and beautiful, where you have a lot of flores, or flowering of the hands, and you might have a fan that you'll use. You also use shawls at times. And then there are other times that are very deep and sorrowful. This company started as three dancers, back in 2007, and we, at that point, were dancing to recorded music, and then a year or two after that, we were working with Peter Boehm, who is a noted guitarist, flamenco guitarist in town, and his students, and we met our guitarist, and they joined us after that. We started teaching classes, and they joined us to kind of accompany the classes, and we started putting dances together.
Siempre Flamenco formed in 2007, and they perform mainly to recorded music. 5 or 6 years ago, we joined them, and we started working with them and trying to put together palos, different forms of dances. And slowly but surely, we started to really gel. And last year, 2013, we had a lot of wonderful performances. We played at the ICC in Villa Terrace, and it's just been a wonderful experience. The dancers use castanets, and the dancers' shoes are actually an instrument. They have nails pounded into the shoes, which provides the percussive sound when it's pounding on the floor. We have a cajon, which was introduced late into the tradition. The cajon is actually a box, and the instrumentalist sits on the box and keeps rhythm by using the box as with percussion. We have 2 guitarists.
I love the spirit of flamenco, the passion, the emotions. I can't think of any other dance style that has such a wide range of emotions and the strength of it and the beauty of it.
The company has been a marvelous experience for all of the performers. And when we get together and when we do a show that comes off really well, we always feel that the audience tells us that they've really enjoyed it. Our last show we did at Villa Terrace last year, we were one of the last summer shows. The place sold out, and we got a standing ovation. It was just a marvelous experience.
The other dancer is Rebecca, and we've been dancing together for quite a long time in other groups before we started this group. And she has a strong background in Middle Eastern dance.
To the citizens of Milwaukee and to Wisconsin, take a look at our website. If you like what you see, give us a call. We'd love to work with you.
We would like to build a strong flamenco community here. I think a lot of people would enjoy getting involved in that sort of thing, and they can feel free to contact us. We're very happy that we found each other, and we're all very interested in continuing the study of flamenco.
Ser una persona con necesidades especiales conlleva una serie de dificultades. Accessible Wear es una empresa que confecciona ropa diseñada para personas con discapacidades. En esta historia de Johnny Muñoz, vemos cómo estilos y modelos ayudan a mejorar la autoestima.
Alianza Latina has been around for 15 years. It started in 1997 with a group of mothers. It's just a support group. And we've been a nonprofit agency for about roughly 5 years now. And we're just trying to make useful impact for families to show that children with disabilities or anybody with disabilities and or special needs can live a full life and can actually be self-sustainable. We've got to give them the opportunity and encourage them to do so. This opportunity in a store that could provide these types of clothing, which are very easily accessible for people with certain disabilities that have difficulties getting into just regular clothing that you would go to a regular store. Something that could still show enough style, their own individuality, would be a really big confidence booster for them in the many other struggles that they have to do. Now they don't have to worry so much about how they're going to get dressed or if the clothes are going to fit them properly, and it gives them something else to be able to say for themselves and makes them feel really good.
Our clothing here at Accessible Wear consists of no zippers, no buttons. Everything is either snaps. If you have help dressing, it snaps in the back. It consists of magnets.
Well, the reason why the store started is we have so many family members that struggle to get dressed and undressed, and also have a lot of friends that have parents that they have gone through the same type of circumstances. This is Edwin Rodriguez. Edwin is wearing a beautiful shirt which has hidden Velcro closures. So what that means is he doesn't have to button anything and just close them with the Velcro. Everything that we have is washable. It looks like regular buttons, and he has the ability to put them, open it or close it with Velcro. Another option of the shirts that we have are very nice, and this is a magnet shirt. So therefore, if somebody doesn't want Velcro, we can do a magnet, and very easy to get dressed. He's also wearing a full elastic pant, which is easy for him to take on and take off. And what this is as you can see, it's higher in the back, lower in the front. So what that means is when Edwin is sitting, his back is not exposed, and he can be very comfortable in the elastic waist pant. As well as a one-sided belt, which he has the ability to just open it with one side. What the belt does is you just have to put it on one loop and then wrap it around. It's got the Velcro closure, so it has to look like a regular belt, but you don't have to unbuckle it or buckle it. So once again, it's on or off if you have one hand. He's also wearing a watch that's elastic, so easy on-off access to his watch as well. He also has the Velcro shoes, which are very easy on-off shoes. So we do have many different styles of this shoe as well. So very easy to put the shoe on and off. Thank you.
My mother's 97. My father passed away 8 years ago. He was 90. And in the last year of his life, I was going and buying clothes and redoing them, cutting the bottoms, cutting the tops. I had to make things accessible and comfortable for him, easy on, easy off. And then for my mother, she's 97, and the last 3-4 years I've been buying clothes for her. She's been struggling dressing. And I've been going online and buying different things, and everything that I would bring her, she didn't like the way it felt, she didn't like the way it fit, she didn't like the quality, and I was returning everything.
Sí, lo que siento es una ropa muy cómoda y accesible, y pues siento que pues uno está como a la moda, porque a veces hay ropa que a uno no le queda bien a la medida.
When we started the business, our focus was more for the seniors, but we realized that that is just not the case. So now we are offering clothing for children, young adults, men, ladies, so people of all ages. Nilda Riviera. Nilda has a lot going on. She looks absolutely gorgeous. To start off, she's got a beautiful art scarf, which we have available to complement the outfits. As you can see, we're very fashion forward. She has a beautiful poncho, and this is an accessible wear original piece that we have designed. The poncho is longer in front, shorter in back, so this makes Hilga very comfortable so she doesn't have all the bulk in the back of her. And the poncho is very easy for her to put on because they just have Velcro closures, so she can easily open and close it. And she also has a top on that has magnets, so very easy for her to get dressed and undressed as well. And they just snap, whether you're right or left-handed, it doesn't matter, or if you have one arm, it doesn't matter. She's wearing a pair of very unique pants, and the pants have a loop, so it's very easy for her to pull the pants down or pull them back up, as well as the beautiful bracelets that she is wearing that are Nepal bracelets. So we can make a very, very nice nice piece of bracelets for her that are easy to roll on and roll off. Thank you. You look beautiful. For us, it's very accessible. It's just a couple blocks away from the freeway. It's located in central Milwaukee. So therefore, we also have our own parking lot. We have a ramp that we have put in, so it's easy to get in with the power doors. And we do have the spacious aisles so they can get through very easily and shop, as well as having everything low that they can take care of themselves.
Por mí, la ropa es muy accesible y también muy cómodo también y tan linda. Es como la moda, como la moda. No parece una persona que tiene enferma, pero es la moda del tiempo ahora. Y me gustó eso y también es fácil para usar y todo.
Yvonne Lopez. Yvonne is wearing a gray polo shirt, and you wouldn't even know it, but it snaps in the back. So what I'm wearing is a polo shirt front, and the way you just unsnap it, open it up, and I'm going to dress Neil here to show you how easy it is to dress. So all he needs to do is put his hands forward, and I will just put it over his clothing, and then we just snap it in the back so nothing has to go over his head. It's all snapped. So as you can see, it's very easy for somebody to get him dressed. He is wearing a full elastic pant. It is higher in the back, lower in the front, so that means when he is in the sitting position, the back is not exposed. So it's really a nice pant while you are in the sitting position to be very comfortable and easy to put on and off. Thank you.
What's really unique about us is we have our own seamstresses, we have our own sewing area. So any of the alterations, the simple alterations, or a sleeve, sometimes they don't like to wear the prosthetic around the house. If it's a blouse or a shirt, we turn up one sleeve for them and finish it off so they're comfortable and look nice. Or if it's a leg, you know, we finish it off.
And here's Angelica Talavera. She looks absolutely gorgeous today. She has on a very unique pant. And what the pant is she doesn't even have to be lifted from her chair, which is unique. It's all Velcro. So because she is in a sitting position, all she needs to do is put her legs through, and then it goes in the back, and it either Velcros or snaps. So what it does create is a dome, so it's very easy to get dressed while you are in a wheelchair or to use the restroom as well. She is also wearing a blouse that is snapped in the back. So what we do here again is for the shirts, whether they're men's or women's, for example, Jane will put her hands straight, and whether she's sitting or needs help getting dressed, we just have a couple snaps, and then she's all dressed. That's simple. And a beautiful bracelet, crystal bracelet and watch. So we also have the easy on-off jewelry and accessories as well. Velcro shoes. So those are easy on-off too. So, and this has a wider area for, they're really nice and tight. We have the Pocket Plus. And the Pocket Plus is a really nice, and this is for anybody. It does have the Velcro. You can put your phone in here, your keys. You have a side pocket. It's magnet, so if you wanted to attach it to your pants or your purse, whatever you wanted to do, you can do that. And she's in a beautiful wheelchair, state of the art, and this is provided by Depo Home Care in West Dallas. Thank you so much. You look great.
We also do a lot of custom work, our seamstresses. So if you have something at home, a favorite blouse, shirt, sweater, you can bring it in, and instead of paying the money to buy new, we adapt it for you. We put Velcro in, we'll take the buttons off, make it the closure Velcro or snaps or even magnets.
Everything here is accessible. Our dressing rooms are large enough to be able to go in with a wheelchair and turn around and be able to see yourself with the mirrors. So that's very accessible. We also have fully ADA compatible bathrooms. So therefore we have a separate men's and a separate women's.
Usualmente, porque estoy enferma, me ponen a mí ropa deportiva. Y lo que pasa con eso es que yo no juego deportes y es más fácil ponerse esa ropa. Pero esto me hace sentir mucho mejor. Me siento más adulta y más importante y bien bella.
The models that we have here are all representatives of Alianza Latina. We have one previous board member and a current board member. And we have a child of the president of the board and one of our regular volunteers.
This business has really changed everything in my life. I've never felt so passionate about what I'm doing and how I'm able to put smiles on people's faces.
And the thing about accessible wear is we just don't change the outside of them and make them look beautiful, but we change the inside.
Maribel Rosa fundó Mujeres de Fe, una organización que ayuda a víctimas de violencia doméstica a través de información y cursos que ofrecen oportunidades. Ella conversa con nosotros sobre las razones que la llevaron a iniciar este proyecto. Maribel, gracias por estar con nosotros en Adelante una vez más.
Gracias a ti nuevamente también.
Maribel, estuviste con nosotros hace a lo mejor 3 o 4 años por una entrevista y hemos visto el trabajo que has hecho en la comunidad para ayudar a víctimas de violencia doméstica. ¿Desde dónde vienes en tu organización y hacia dónde vas ahora?
Bueno, sí, ya llevamos 4 años y 2 meses y han sido victoriosos. Hemos podido ayudar muchísimo en la comunidad, que fue incorporado aquí en el estado de Wisconsin, la organización, y pues seguimos trabajando en la comunidad ayudando a las mujeres que son sobrevivientes de violencia doméstica.
Muy bien. ¿Cuál fue la razón, si tú nos quieres recordar, que te inspiró a ti a de un día para otro decir voy a dedicarme a hacer este trabajo?
Okay. Bueno, es un poquito larga la historia, pero lo voy a resumir brevemente. Soy sobreviviente de violencia doméstica, de los 3 tipos de abuso: abuso emocional, físico y sexual, por varias ocasiones, al extremo que estuve en la cárcel injustamente. Entonces, pude ver el daño tan grande que es el ser una víctima de violencia doméstica inocentemente, y luego después pagas un costo muy caro que te marca tu vida por un tiempo, en lo que te recuperas, en lo que puedes lograr lo perdido, recuperarlo nuevamente. Y dije, pues tengo que hacer una diferencia y ayudar a las mujeres a que no permitan que eso les suceda.
Qué bonito, Maribel. Tú tienes una educación. Y tienes una educación escolar y también tienes una educación espiritual. ¿De qué manera has combinado estas formaciones tuyas para poderlas utilizar y ponerlas al servicio de esta causa?
Pues de la manera, nosotros somos miembros de la coalición de violencia doméstica y asalto sexual de aquí de Wisconsin, y nosotros pues nos equipamos en educación profesional por medio de ellos, y podemos entonces recibir todos los servicios que necesitamos para nosotros equiparnos de manera profesional y entonces proveer los servicios a la comunidad, a las mujeres que necesitan. Y también en el área espiritual, pues nos preparamos en el área espiritualmente en una manera bíblica, puedo decir, para nosotros poder dar una consejería eficaz a la mujer basada en la fe.
Muy bien. Tú ofreces talleres y también ofreces información hacia dónde deben dirigirse las víctimas, las personas que buscan tu ayuda. ¿Podrías hablar de esta parte de tu organización?
Sí, los talleres son varios. Hace poco estuvimos dando danza y fue un éxito muy bonito. Tuvimos niñas jóvenes que estuvieron participando. Y ahora entonces hemos cambiado este año. El año pasado comenzamos con clases de taller y pintura de arte para uñas. He visto a muchas mujeres que quieren desarrollar esa habilidad, esa creatividad de talento, de arte y pintura, y le hemos dado esa oportunidad y entonces pues mujeres asisten a nuestro programa y participan y de ahí aprenden, desarrollan el talento y lo usan para su uso personal.
Muy bien. Algunas de ellas pudieran llegar a ser profesionales en esa área después de que ustedes las inician en que son capaces de rehabilitar su vida y son capaces de ser independientes también en el aspecto financiero.
Definitivamente sí.
Muy bien.
Hemos visto incluso ha sido motivación para que vayan al colegio. Incluso en MITC y en otros colegios, y entonces ha hecho su carrera profesional como técnicas de uñas y de ahí han superado su vida en área profesional.
Qué bonito, Maribel, te felicito mucho. Maribel, ustedes ofrecen este servicio a la comunidad. ¿Cuántas personas han atendido durante estos años? ¿Cuántas personas ves en una semana? ¿En dónde están localizados? ¿Y a qué horas atienden a las personas que tienen necesidad de estos servicios?
Sí, bueno, wow, el conteo ha sido bastante. El año pasado puedo decir que tuvimos muchísimas, cientos de mujeres, más de 100 y 200 y 300 mujeres que llegamos a ver, que asistieron a nuestros servicios y de ahí pudieron recibir la ayuda que necesitaban en la área espiritual con nosotros y en la área profesional. Nosotros les dimos referidos que fueron, puedo decir, alcanzados por ellas y superaron las áreas que necesitaban superar. Entonces, en el momento, nuestra oficina nueva que hemos logrado, estamos ubicados en el edificio de Esperanza Unida y ahí tenemos una oficina donde estamos utilizando un espacio en la 611 West Nacional. Y entonces ahí nos llegan las personas, las mujeres por cita, atendemos por cita. Cuando tenemos cita vamos a la oficina y le damos el servicio que necesitan.
Muy bien. ¿Y ellos, a dónde puede la gente comunicarse para conseguir información y para que ustedes las puedan atender?
Pues al teléfono al 414-672-2555, ahí nos pueden llamar en cualquier momento. Siempre está el teléfono dispuesto, esperando que nos llamen.
Pues Maribel, te agradecemos muchísimo que estés con nosotros de nuevo y esperamos que nuestra audiencia tome nota y pueda estar alerta para prevenir todo este tipo de incidentes que son esa clase de incidentes que cambian las vidas de las personas.
Ok, gracias.
Gracias.
Gracias a ti. Okay.
Y al final de un programa más de Adelante, por favor déjenos saber sus comentarios en nuestro teléfono 297-7544 o escríbanos a nuestra dirección de correo electrónico en adelante@matc.edu y visítenos en nuestro sitio del internet en mptv.org y en Facebook. Sintonícenos en Milwaukee Public Television, canales 10.1 y 36.2 todos los martes a las 6:30 de la tarde y en canal 36.1 los miércoles a las 12:30 de la medianoche y los domingos a las 6 de la tarde. Y en MPTV VM 10.3 los viernes a las 6 y 6:30 de la tarde y los domingos a las 8 de la mañana. Soy Patricia Gómez, gracias por acompañarnos.